Hey, what's up everyone? It's Dolbeck today for an amazing build in New World Aeternum Season 10. This build is gonna be good for speedrunning and carrying people through Catacomb. It's gonna be good to move around quick into the open world, do most of the PvE stuff. It got a bunch of haste built in and a lot of burst, and you can leech a lot out of it. So surviving into Catacomb without a healer, it's pretty easy. There is two different versions of this build. There is one made for speed running. You can zoom through the catacomb and try to reach as far as you can if you have a good group. And if you play with bad group or just random people like I did, I was solo queuing into catacomb, you're gonna be able to carry people and have an easier time do it. So there is two versions to it. There's like the medium tank build and the light tank build for speedrunning. So for the hatchet, there is three throw that you can use that are all kinda decent, you know. If you want to do some speedrunning, I would recommend to go more for the rending throw. But you know, you can only have one stack on a target, so if you already have one dude in your group with rending throw, you might not need it. So then, if you're more like a tanking version of this build, and if you want to carry people, you know your teammates are gonna be dead during the boss fight, and you just want some escape ability to be able to move around, dodge the boss and stuff like this social distancing is amazing, and it got some haste built in. Okay, if you hit a target with the throw, you're gonna get 15% haste for 6 seconds. Amazing. Okay, and then the infected throw is amazing too. If you don't feel like you need those extra movement, the infected throw gonna help you to weaken the target, and you know, while tanking, the weaken is pretty good. Even if you're not a tank, like it's just gonna help your teammate overall. So if you're like a speedrunner, stuff like that, you already have someone with rending throw in your team, you can go for infected throw just to create a balance in your group. So I did not put the final blow onto the raging torrent because, you know, the final blow, it's pretty rare that you're gonna hit it, mostly if you're tanking, because you're gonna have to move a lot. But even as a DPS, you're gonna hit the mob gonna move away, and it can become a wasted perk. Instead of that, I wanted to get some stuff that hit every time like this. 20% base damage is good. It's once every 3 attack. But you gotta remember that when you get to 50% empower, it's gonna empower your base damage by 50%. That means this 20% gonna turn into a 30%. And it's the same for the damage that you get from this 10% per mob can turn into a 15% per mob, so it's pretty nice. For the empowerment, you need to remember that the empower cap to 50%, okay? And with Berserker, that is 15%. You got the Hunting Stone, 7%. Then you get the Opal, another 12%. Uh, with all the empower around, if you have nobody using empower ability that support the group too, there is a good chance that you will not reach your empower cap. So this is why getting some harnessing on your gear, the slash harnessing, could be a good option, but this is only if you believe that you will not reach your empower cap. And remember that with the new gear, there is some chance that your hatchet don't have a opal or a diamond into it. So you're gonna have even more chance to not reach your empower cap, mostly if nobody have a void gauntlet in your group, or leadership, or flail, etc. You know, it's pretty rare that I don't think I had to pop the Defied with this build because it made everything so easy. But you know that Defied it's a nice thing to have just in case, mostly if you want to carry people with it. You know, if you're a speedrunner and you don't think you're gonna need it, you don't put it. But I believe that if you can put it, like, why not at this point? You got a couple true buff that are amazing, like right there. You got some extra stamina out of that. Critical hit grants you stamina, it's good. And then this increase your crit chance, so you know crit chance is always good. And then dungeon consume less stamina. So it makes you very tanky. It gives you a lot of damage, like right there, 10% base damage extra again. This build is amazing, and you even got some aimed throw that you can throw from distance when you just want to regain stuff like that, you know. And pair with the Inferno. The Inferno, you see right there, 15% damage on both weapon when you're near enemy. So it's gonna just boost your hatchet damage. It's amazing. Maybe you could put support thing onto your Inferno, like rend some sundering stack. You see, like on this weapon, you could take something like this and put it on your Inferno. So when you come from distance, just before hitting with your hatchet, you can throw like light attack, fireball, light attack, fire pillar, bang, you got a lot of rending stack and fire stack on, and then you just go and hit with your hatchet during the whole time. But so since I'm still not to 800 gear score on this build, I decided to go like this for just the carry build, because with the roasted rabbit I get to 200 con, and you know physical and elemental armor is pretty good. So then for the hatchet scaling, you got some good scaling from strength. The hatchet scale better off strength, you know. But when you reach a certain point, Dex is gonna give you more. So if you want to min-max properly, you can put some point into Dex and Strength. And it's not even just to reach those passive that does almost nothing. It's mostly just for the scaling purpose. But if you really want to abuse more of strength, you could try to go for the 350 strength and then put the rest in dex. Maybe you can do a better use of the Inferno like this, but I wanted to have as much headshot DPS as you can. And when you balance your damage, you can see right there, there is some damage point on the right side of the screen where I'm moving my mouse. And when you put it up and down, you see the amount of base damage that you get. So look, if I put it lower, I could try to adjust like this to try to min-max my stuff better, you know? So be aware of that. And then if you go lower con and light armor to try to speed run the stuff, like you just can really try to get your 350 strength and then get the rest into dex, stuff like that, just for as much hatchet DPS as you can. So what's nice about the hatchet is if you get Keen Berserker on the hatchet, it's gonna give you some crit damage and crit chance. So you're gonna deal a lot of critical while onto Berserker. And then you're gonna see on your gear, you're gonna be able to put some Keen stack and Vicious stack. So if you want, you can put Vicious on all your gear, okay? And then with that Vicious, when you pop the Berserk, it's gonna just always crit, almost not always, but it's like 20% chance crit, and then you saw into the passive, there's another 5% chance for the crit, and then you can see right there onto the hatchet, there's a 8% crit chance built in, so it reached like a 30 something crit chance, and that's pretty high. It's 1 every 3 hit you're gonna get a crit. So if you put like vicious on your gear onto the offensive slot, you're gonna see some charm like this, then you're gonna be able to benefit a lot of this. You see, there is on the item prolonged favor. It's someone in my stream who tell me, if you see this video, you can put your name below. I'ma like your comment, bro. This is someone into my stream. He told me, you know, prolonged favor increase the duration of limited buff on self by 8%. You can have 5 stacks. So this gonna make your berserker last longer. Let's try it if it works, okay? I'm gonna pop a berserker without. You see, it was a 5-second berserker, but berserker lasts longer when you hit the stuff. You see, hitting a target extend the direction by 1 second up to 12 seconds, so it would turn that into longer. And then let's try width. It turned into a 6-second berserker. We gained 1 second with only 1 stack on a 5-second ability. You can get some good stuff out of it. Maybe I would not focus on that at the start, because you guys probably want to survive, some good survivability, you know. Like this right there, I got some refreshing, enchanted ward. Like, I'm still using some piece from the uplight, because this is a brand new update. But then I'm gonna be able to go for some piece like this with like enchanted ward plus double conditioning, and then slash harnessing or vicious. I know that slash harnessing is amazing with that, because the hatchet is all slash. And then, how to say that, you're not empower cap with the hatchet with how it is right there. So by having a bit of slash harnessing, that could help with that. And then you got the weapon perk slot right there that I could put like the bending through weapon perk. Um, Maybe there's some other weapon perk that I could use, like since I could use the evade throw, maybe the evade throw just to gain a bit of stamina. Uh, of the Raging Torrent right there. This weapon perk for the Raging Torrent, it's pretty good too. And then when you have all your weapon perk, you can aim for something else, like maybe a gem slot, stuff like that. It's up to you to make it, because right now you can see that there's no real meta for the moment, since it's a new season. You still have the right to find good thing, and what is nice, you can find good leeching build. So now with the way it is, you can have some piece with 3 leeching perk on it. So you see, with mortal aggression, lifestealer drought, and leeching, it creates a really nice mix. And then enchanted, it's not too bad for the hatchet or like evade rapier build, but you could maybe go more for a vicious on this. And then enchanted ward is like almost a base perk in this game. Maybe people are gonna start to go for something else, but I'm pretty sure that enchanted ward will kind of stay. So now just remember that you can have some nice leeching perk like this, and lifestealer drought, you can only have 1 stack of this. And there is another perk that could boost all your other lifesteal. It's called Anointed Lifesteal. I'm not sure if it's possible to put it in combination with the other one, because I did not find any item with it and the other leeching perk with it all on the same item. But still, I'm pretty sure it's possible since it's a new update and there's a lot of stuff that you can see twice, like 2 attunement on the same weapon, bro. So this is a leeching build. I use Blunt Drinker because I'm into the carry build, you know, it's why I'm in medium armor too. But if you want to go for the DPS, pure DPS build, I would recommend to change the earring. You can use like Blood Drinker. You can use like the Endless Thirst Artifact, Ankh, Justice. There's a couple good options, but since you're a pure DPS, you kinda want empowering toast on your earring. Right now, I don't have empowering toast on my earring because I was meta crafting. You see, I have Sundering Repose because I made a build with the Evade Rapier. But look, you could use like a amulet like this, refreshing toast, empowering toast, and then find some good third perk. This is an old amulet. Duplicating toast is not that great, you know. But refreshing toast and empowering toast both are amazing, and you can see that they changed refreshing toast. Its consumable cooldown reduced by 7%. It's not only the healing potion, okay? You can now have a refreshing move on your earring or some other piece. So refreshing move on the earring gonna help you to pop more Berserker, and Berserker, you know, if you have some vicious piece, and it gives you grit kinda too. Now there's less grit in this game, but Berserker still kinda count as a grit. So yeah, with that, you know what you do. And then I had this amulet right there with slash protection, divine, stamina recovery. It's an old amulet, but I'ma find probably something better. With the new meta, it's gonna change, you know. But right now, it's more like a starter build for the the dungeon, the catacomb, just to make stuff easier. On this account, it was an account that I made for war, so it's not like fully geared in PvE. I have a nice evade rapier build made for the worm onto this, but I got more experimental build on some other account. But you can see right there, I have the tumbler feature app because this is what I had, and the tumbler are good. I'm gonna use it probably in PvP still. So yeah, I kept it. You can see I changed freedom on it, but you can have other good artifact like the Attuned leather pants or the Winged leather shoes. Maybe if you just want more Berserker, you can go with Nimble Coat, you know, just try to spam the Raging Torrent, Berserker, Rending Throw, you know. So for the artifact, it's your choice. I think that the Winged leather shoes could be the best option for the DPS. Atu leather pants too, and then Tumbler feature app for the kind of tanky version, carry version. The Tumbler feature app are pretty nice. Maybe there's a other artifact that I'm forgetting. Put it into the comments section. What do you think? Which artifact you think would be great for that? Oh, and if you don't find any good jewelry, there's always the elemental band that is like a good starter. You see, you can go for some stuff like that enchanted, totality, vicious. There's a couple nice power up for this build. It's up to you to just metacraft it. I'm gonna stream more often. You're gonna see me make this build better, try some other build. But I just wanted to show you that now there is some nice stuff that can help you go through Catacomb, gonna make Catacomb really easy. This hatchet dropped from the world boss, so it's only available sometime, you know, but you can easily craft a good hatchet with the new charm system and stuff like this. When you're gonna run a lot of Catacomb, it's gonna be easy to get a 750 hatchet and then upgrade it. You just want Keen Berserk on it, and then the other perk, it's your choice. Vicious is good because when you pop Keen Berserk, Vicious always gonna pop. And I like life stealing for the carry, you know. but I'm gonna try to open more hatchet, see if I can find better. And remember all the weapon perk that could be nice. The best weapon perk that you can add on your gear, it's the Raging Torrent weapon perk, the Rending Throw, the Evade Throw, and kinda that's it. So guys, if you think I forget something, tell me. Since it's a new season, maybe I forget to go over something. uh, Please share with me what you learned in this new season so we can all move forward together and learn quicker. I want to thank everyone for watching this video. I will put um, a gameplay of a nice carry at the end so you can see. But yeah, I just want to say that if you want to DPS, you just put less con. Like if you want to speedrun, you put less con, you go in light armor. And if you want to carry people, you're gonna put more con, and you can even go in medium armor. And since you got a nice damage buff from the Inferno to your hatchet, even if you're in medium armor, the DPS is kinda great. And with some stuff like Blood Drinker, you're gonna leech a lot. But yeah, if you just want to be a pure DPS, just take off Blood Drinker, go in light armor, you know, put Atune leather pants, or the Winged leather shoe artifact, and then you're gonna feel way more like a DPS. And you know, you don't need Keen, it's mostly just the Vicious and damage perk like the slash harnessing that's gonna help you pump even more. So on this, I want to thank everyone for watching my content. I wish you a good time watching the rest of this video. Peace! I think this orb can explode. The boss is doing weird stuff. My teammate that died by the poison. When you hit with the staff in the ground, you're gonna dodge because it gives you a rend stack. When it touches you with that tornado, when you spin into it, it gives you a rend stack too. The thunder gives you rend stack if you stand into it. He's just on the edge, maybe on the other to res. No. See, I got 3 rend stack. You can sit on my debuff bar. Dodge.
Trying to stay on the edge so the teammate don't take too much hit, but I guess I'm gonna finish myself. Don't try to res it. You cannot res him in the lightning. You just focus the boss and me. I'm gonna res him when it's gonna be possible. Yeah, you can res. But there's a tornado, it's not gonna work. Now you see, focusing on resing sometimes is the worst thing you can do. Trying to put it out of the AoE. Come over here. Ah. Yeah, the rend, it's GG. Like, I'm in medium armor, it's that could be still a GG. You see the teammate focus too much on the revive. I'm gonna do it too. You can just respawn straight up. You're gonna respawn on the side of us. See, just respawn and boom, he's there. Feel free to respawn, dude. You're gonna respawn on our side. You're gonna be able to extract with us. I'm killing a bunch of stuff just because I want more point. I don't know if it works like that. If I can kill this elite, maybe that could be worth it. Get ready to extract, we got 10 seconds. 7, 6, 3, extract, go. The teammate